Hi guys, welcome to the channel and to the energy update for my friends Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So guys, as you can see, we have already a couple of cards on the table. They are special cards and they are going to play a role along the reading. The first deck that we are going to use is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. As you can see, it is pretty big and it is already pre-shuffled. We are going to shuffle it a little bit more, super easy on the table, guys, like so. And then we are going to pull one card from the top and one card from the bottom, and you will have to make a personal choice about which card can catch your attention the most, if not both. And we are ready. Top, we have Elephant, Greatness. And from the bottom, B, Community. So some of you are working hard in order to achieve goals that can be important for you, and for others you can be blessed with a great memory, so you can remember what matters the most in your journey so that you can be even more successful moving forward. You can overcome any problem. Lovely encouragement. Let's bring in some characters from the Citadel Oracle deck. Here we go. The Wise One, the Adventurer, the Painter, the Musician, the Assassin. Let's also pull from the deck of emblems, which follows the Citadel one. Let's see what factors can play a role in this situation for you. Broom, File, Vase, and Tombstone. So there can be the end of a chapter, guys. Maybe a situation that has expired its course. Let's add some scenarios. This is mainly an oracle deck about love, but there are nuances that can resonate even with professional situations or interactions of the everyday life. Let's see what we can get. Here we go. Unexpected outcome. Reminiscing, so memory, indeed. Time. Understanding. And neglected. Guys, some of you may evaluate the opportunity to change job, because it's possible that in the current situation you do not feel fulfilled anymore. And the Assassin Oracle card is always interesting, if you ask me, because despite the harsh concept that can come with it, the energy can be about someone that starts doing certain things kinda in a detached way, you know, without actually feeling those things. It can be almost a cold mechanism, you know, like the one of a clock. It goes forward kinda because there is an inertia that pushes every situation along. And some of you may be called to pursue a completely different type of path. I am thinking about a creative one for some of you. The Painter, the Musician, the Wise One, if we think about a knowing that can guide a person towards something different moving forward. And so you can become the Adventurer. There can be responsibilities, one of the key words that we got from the Oracle card. So this change of direction shouldn't be something that is manifested out of the blue, kinda in a reckless way. It should be a transition well thought of in order to take certain steps with some confidence that the progress can be truly at hand, you know? There can be expectations that in the current situation are not fulfilled. You may be inspired to do something else, and this can bring you gratitude. So you can be grateful for this decision later on in the journey, because this can be the opportunity for you to fulfill not only your creative abilities, but also your productivity. This is something that cannot be ignored, guys. And from the Broom Oracle card, we get the keyword new starts, and also cleansing, which can be about the chance to sweep away the broken pieces of the Vase Oracle card, which can be about a loss, a situation that cannot be fixed, and so we may have to let go of it. And then resources, so you may have to be kind of wise with the opportunity to evaluate the steps that you want to take moving forward. Tombstone is kind of interesting because it can also be about legacy. And some of you may have the chance to build your legacy moving forward, even if it can be necessary to go down a path that other people may not understand. From the File Oracle card, we have strangeness as a keyword, transformation, which is basically what we are looking at, and then mystery. So for other people, your decision to change something that can be almost certain in your life for an opportunity that can be uncertain, can be something that may be out of their comprehension. But as long as you can see value in this type of transition, well, it's your life. And so it is your choice. They want to completely change the colors of your everyday life. It can be time for some of you. It can be an unexpected turn of the events, especially if you felt kinda not rewarded enough in the current job, you know. Then, guys, I want to also throw in real quick a potential scenario about love for some of you, maybe. You may be dealing with a partner that is not quite right for you, the Assassin Oracle card, someone that can think only about themselves. There can be a volcano involved in your connection from the Adventurer Oracle card. Maybe your person doesn't take responsibility for what they are bringing to the table or what they are not bringing to the table. Your expectations can be a little bit let down. You can be the wise one in the couple. So it's like you have order and clarity in your mind in order to do things in the best possible way. Of course, you can be available to compromise with your person, but it can be difficult to do that if we follow the Painter Oracle card. Your person maybe has asked you guys to do things kind of in a slightly different way, but nothing really changed in the connection. So there can be the evaluation for some of you that it can be necessary to completely redirect yourself. This can be due to the fact that there can be a lack of inspiration within the connection, because maybe the situation demands a lot of effort without offering real rewards if we think about the chance to be greater together. And at the same time, the connection can represent an old song that some of you have kinda started to consider as something a little bit boring, you know. You can be tired of the agreement with your person, and so in order to find a different gratitude, it can be necessary to put a closing point on the situation. Tombstone, the Vase Oracle card, is harsh and also on point if we think about a situation that maybe is beyond repair. The Broom Oracle card can describe that some of you maybe have worked for this connection way more than your person. So it's like all the burdens have been put on you guys. This can last for a while, but at some point, if there is no real understanding between two partners, one can feel neglected. There can be memories, yes, but there can also be an unexpected outcome that can be linked to a transformation. And the other person, if we follow the contrast between the closed eye that we see in the oracle card and the open eye within the file, your person may not see the transformation coming, and most of all, they may not understand why you want to go away. But this is something that can be almost a natural consequence of the alchemy of the connection, especially in the recent past. I also love the phrase, the message from the B oracle card, your work blesses everything you touch. It's like a Midas touch for some of you, but you have to make it count, because if you're not satisfied, it means that your talents at work or in a romantic connection, because you can be built to be successful in romantic relationships, your talents may not be rewarded properly, and so maybe it is necessary a change. So guys, let's also pull from the Shaman's Oracle deck. We are going to pull 2 cards, one for the journeyer, who can describe you guys, and one for the companion, which can be, let's say, a factor that can play a role in the situation that you are experiencing, and so maybe also something that you have to consider in order to make the best possible decision moving forward. And then I will read you the messages about the oracle cards. Here we go. So for the journeyer, Hunter of Abundance, which can be something that you want to manifest in your life. And for the companion, Ancestor of Protection, which I find interesting considering the Assassin Oracle card, especially in the romantic scenario, guys, because maybe a connection has expired its course. And it can be more than an option for some of you to evaluate the opportunity to move in a different direction. So let's go for the Hunter of Abundance. Let's see what we have. Here we go. The Hunter of Abundance. I am the Hunter of Abundance. Wherever I go, I forage for the richest store of good things, the utmost bounty that will encourage stability, strength, growth, and comfort within you. When I find these things, I bring them home to bestow upon you who have asked me to seek them out. My presence on your journey represents a fulfillment of purpose, an overflowing of fruitfulness and riches of spirit, heart, and mind. This is super important, especially in the professional scenario, guys. Some keywords. We have certainty, and we have mentioned the keyword, leaving a certainty for a new path that can be uncertain at first, but way more rewarding later on. Well-being, which can be what some of you want to pursue more and more in order to feel better in your everyday life. Creative motivations, creative endeavors for some of you guys. Strength of purpose, knowing what you want to do because you are good at it. Discovering hidden talents, resourcefulness, and then sharing, which can be a factor that may not be available anymore in the romantic connection. And that's why you can look at the situation like it is a broken vase. So something that cannot be put together, once again. Let's go for the Ancestor of Protection. Here we go. So, the Ancestor of Protection as your companion. I am the Ancestor of Protection. I guard the spirit of the one who invokes my power, keeping him or her true to their innate sense of being. I bring strength and energy to those who call upon me, and guide them to find a safe harbor for their journey. I stand as a primal ancestor and companion on the hardest path you travel. As you embark on any new enterprise, I will stay beside you and protect you from the assaults of opponents or detractors. Super meaningful, guys, because of the Assassin Oracle card, which truly plays a role, especially in a romantic situation. If we think about work, this can be about competitors, maybe colleagues that are not really on your side, or competitors, if we think about those of you that are working for yourselves, and so it's like you have to face competition indeed. Some keywords. We have strength, 100%, fearlessness, what you are able to manifest. Then the ability to help others. This can be about teamwork in a professional situation. Maybe it is your willingness to nurture a romantic connection, but the situation seems to be kind of beyond repair. The feeling of protectedness, what some of you want to experience, especially in a romantic connection. It may not be possible in this situation, guys. That's why new starts can be more than an option. And then there is a need to cleanse the overall energies, because maybe the connection shifted towards certain colors that may not be exactly positive. And then we have one who walks at your side in times of need. Well, indeed, this ancestor of protection. This can even be about a knowing in favor of those of you guys that can truly gather the courage to make an important decision. And then it's like you can ask your guardian angels to be with you in this transition so that you can go through it, because you truly believe that it can be the best possible thing for you. Look, another important message from the Elephant Oracle card. Leadership is your path. You can be a leader in favor of other people, but you can also be a leader because you decide to pursue the path that can truly allow you guys to shine in the brightest possible way. And this can even represent for you a source of inspiration pointed towards other people. You can impact other people by choosing to pursue the path that is truly meant for you. And this is about a mindset, working hard, because you know that hard work pays off. You are the queen or the king, let's say, of abundance. Hunter of abundance. It's your right to go for it. And sometimes change can be almost scary, but necessary, and most of all, it can be rewarding down the road. Guys, I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful somehow, some way. If you want to comment, like and subscribe, it will help our channel to grow, so thank you. And until next time, I wish you all the best, take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.